intellectual circus. I know I haven't been on and posted for a couple weeks, but we've been doing some changes. As you can see, I got a mic now. Hopefully the audio is better. And I want to change it up, and I want to do something a little different for the next couple of weeks, where I want to do an episode on the same topic, episodic style on the same topic. And this is about the secrets of women, as it says in the title. Because I think there's an epidemic of ignorant men that don't understand women. And I don't think that women are that hard to figure out. I've spent a big majority of my life studying women. I was raised by women. I was raised in an all-woman household. My extended family was like 90% women as well. I grew up around women. I was pretty popular with women growing up as well, in school and whatnot, and outside of school. So I've been around women, I've done my time, I've done my research, and this is just one man's take on it. And maybe I know some things that most people don't. Maybe I do. Maybe you know this already, maybe you don't. But either way, comment on what you think about women and you think about their behaviors and like what makes them tick, how they work, how to attract them, what are their goals in life. This, I think men need to understand this more, because I think we've been all told a lie by society in the mainstream and in culture and in cartoons and in movies and in books. The way women are portrayed is not real. Those are not real women. They don't even resemble real women. They're made up fantasy characters that are mostly men with vaginas. Is how women are portrayed nowadays. Like Miss Marvel in the superhero universe. Like, she's a man with a vagina. She's so obnoxious because she's not real. She doesn't exist. So I wanna have a deeper discussion on everything women, so men can understand women more, so we can have a better time with women. You not get bamboozled by the trash hoes of the world, and you can actually find a good woman and enjoy a good relationship. Or multiple good relationships, if that's the way you swing. Whatever, as long as you understand women, you are more likely to have. The more you understand about women, the better your experiences will be with women. I believe, and so here we go. I probably want to start with like one of the fundamental truths about that I don't think most men know, and is that women love sex. They absolutely love sex. I think a lot of men are raised to believe that men are kind of like the gorillas. We're still unevolved. All we want is sex. It's all we can think about is sex when we're growing up and even when we're older. And we're the dumb, unenlightened ones that are just addicted to sex and can't think of anything else. I got news for you. Women are the exact same. The exact same. Women, they think about sex all the time, especially when they're young. They have a biological clock that every month there's a point, it's called ovulation, where their hormones kick in a special way, and all they can think about is dick, 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 dick. They want to reproduce. That's biology. They literally have it hardwired. They have a system in their biology that overrides their higher conscious and drives them to go find a man to reproduce with monthly. That's insane. So when you understand that women also like sex to the level that men like sex, you can stop this whole power game that is played in relationships where men are begging for sex and wanting sex in the marriage and in the relationship, and women hold that over them because women try to act like, oh, I don't want sex, I can hold out. He wants it more than me, so I can make demands from him. I good boy. You want a treat? You want the coochie? You got to do this. You got to do that. Buy me a bag. Take me out here. Do this, do that. And they gain control over weak men that believe the mainstream delusion that men want sex more than women. And women will use that false narrative to gain control and manipulate a lot of weaker men. So if you've ever been in a relationship where a woman is withholding sex for some kind of favor that she wants you to do, get out of that relationship immediately, or call her on that immediately and say, no, you do not deny me sex in this way. We are in a relationship. I will never hold sex over you as a punishment. You will never hold that over me as a punishment. That is something that we mutually love and want to do with each other, and is important for the longevity of our relationship. It should not be cheapened and sold for a favor, like some common whore, which is what women do, and they don't even realize that they're doing, that they're displaying whore behavior. Whore behavior. When anytime, if there's women watching this, anytime, if you have ever been like, no, like with your husband or your boyfriend, like, no, I want you to take me out, so I'm not going to have sex with you right now. That's a whore. You're exchanging a sexual service for a service in return. You're a prostitute now. Congratulations. Don't you feel cheap? So men, don't fall for this. Women love sex. They crave sex. They think about it all the time. That's all they do is they talk about boys. When girls get together, 90% of the time, all they're doing is talking about boys. Boys and men. Men that have fucked them, men that haven't fucked them, men that they want to fuck, men that they don't want to fuck. That's all they do. All they do is talk about it. All right, secret number 2, and it's similar to secret number 1. Women are obsessed with men. And I'm going to explain, I'm going to prove that women are completely and utterly, hopelessly obsessed with men. Every hobby that is like a mainstream feminine hobby, what are its goals? So the mainstream feminine hobbies are like dancing, singing, makeup. Makeup's a huge one. Fashion, clothing design. What do all those things do? They're all designed to attract men. You wear makeup. Why do you wear makeup? To look pretty for men. Why do you sing? To attract men's attention. Why do you dance in a sultry way, in an erotic way? Why do you even dance at all? That's a mating ritual. What is twerking? Twerking is just a mating ritual. You're showing off your reproductive organs to someone in hopes that you gain their sexual attention. Clothing. Why do you put on clothes and care about how the clothes look on you? Because you want to look good for someone, aka you want to look good for women, want to look good for a man. So all like the mainstream hobbies that women all share, it's funny because when you find out what's the purpose of all of them, it's to attract men. Why do women socialize so much? Various reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is to understand men, to try to figure out men, to find out more about men that they like or that they want to avoid. It's all about men. Women are completely obsessed with men. Why are they completely obsessed with men? Well, there's a whole, we've kind of been together since the beginning of human history, and women have been dependent on men for their survival since the beginning of human history. So it makes sense that women would be heavily invested in the men that are around them and wanting to attract a high value man because the quality of their life is hyper dependent on the quality of a man that they bring into their life. So understand that they are dependent on us, they're obsessed with us, and they love our penises. And then that will change. That should make you a little bit more confident next time you go out and talk to a girl. Just think about what I said, dude, what the intellectual circus said. The intellectual circus, next time you go talk to a hot girl, just remember, and she's being a bitch, just remember, she's obsessed with penis, she needs men, she's relying on men, can't live without men. And by the way, you're a man. So like you fit that criteria. And then maybe remind her of those, maybe in a subtle way, maybe in a not so subtle way, whatever your style is. So those are two secrets. I have countless secrets that women don't want you to know. Those are 2 of them. I think that's good for now because I'm trying to stick to 10-minute episodes. I could, this is a topic that could go on forever. And if you guys have stuff in the comments, like contribute, please, because if you guys make a good point, I will put it on the second episode. If you make a good point about women, you tell me a secret about women that you guys know, but most guys don't. That's what we need to know because I'm here to help guys. I'm team man. I've always been team man. That doesn't mean I'm not team woman. That doesn't mean I hate women. I'm against women or I'm against humanity. I'm team man first. I'm team human second. And women are involved in the human part. So I'm on their team too. But I am a man. I know how to help men the most. I know how to talk with men the most. So I'm here to help the men that don't quite get it. And we're kind of fucked over by society, teaching them the wrong things. Yeah. So remember, the more I talk about women that actually, no, I'm not going to placate that shit at all. I'm going to talk a lot about women. I'm going to say some uncomfortable truths. And some of you are going to disagree with me. And you're going to get your little white knight bullshit attitude with me. And that's probably going to be episode 2 is the white knight stuff. The white knight culture. That shit has got to go. That shit is a disaster. You are essentially like a worker ant for a feminist if you're a white knight. You have drank the Kool-Aid, the feministic Kool-Aid. You've been indoctrinated by the mainstream lies telling you to have low self-esteem about being a man, and that women are better, and that women also at the same time should be privileged and protected. No, you need to drop that. And I'm going to give you a third secret, actually. Why not? As I'm enjoying this. The third secret is women don't like white knights. Women don't like that. That's not a hero. A white knight is not a hero. Those are completely different things. A white knight is close to an SJW, social justice warrior, a wokey, thinking that if I stand up for women's rights, and make a public display of that women will find me more enlightened and more sensitive. I'm the more evolved male. Come get me. No. You forget women are not evolved. That's the fourth secret. Women are not an evolved species. And their dating strategy is not evolved. Their dating strategy is, I want big gorilla dick daddy in my life. That's what their instincts drive them to seek out. And they don't want the soft, gentle poet white knight. They never have, which is, the saying, nice guys finish last. It's absolutely true. And it's because women are not attracted to that. Women are attracted to power. They're attracted to competence. They're attracted to deep voices and beards and height and masculinity. They're essentially, it's all signs of competence. Are you the man? Are you higher ranking than the other men? Do you have what it takes to make hard decisions and perform under pressure? That's what women are looking for in a man, because they're looking for a protector. They're looking for a leader. They're looking for someone to dominate them in a positive way. They're looking for someone to lead them to a better life full of abundance, purpose, and fulfillment. And if you can do that for a woman, her instincts will be attracted to. She won't have a choice. That's another secret, dude. There's so many of them. Women don't have a choice. They don't pick who they're attracted to. If you understand the biological programming of women's dating cycles and what they're attracted to biologically, it's not their choice. It's an instinct. If you understand that and then you become that, women have to be attracted to you. It's not because it's not a choice. If you fulfill all the things that their instinctual primal woman is seeking out for a mate, they will get wet in your presence. They will get excited sexually in your presence because they want to reproduce with you, because you are satisfying all the check marks of their instinctual programming. And why don't I just throw out the check marks, dude? It's pretty simple. You all really know this as men. If you really are honest with yourselves, you know what women are already attracted to, because those instincts are in you too. You know, like, why you get competitive with other men when women are around. You know why you have like this weird sense to show off a little bit and flex your muscles a little bit when you're around a girl. It's all because you're just trying to display your competence, your ability. You're trying to show off to impress her. Because once you've impressed her, you get her respect. And once you have your respect, once you have the girl's respect, you have the girl. That's another one. Respect is more important than love, and unconditional love does not exist. If you have a woman's respect, she will follow you, she will trust you, and she will probably also love you as a consequence of her respecting you. Okay? And then she will definitely sleep with you. A woman that respects a man is more likely to sleep with him than a woman that just loves a man and doesn't respect. A woman that doesn't respect you is not going to sleep with you. A woman that loves you might sleep with you. A woman that respects you will sleep with you. And a woman that respects you and loves you will always sleep with you. That being said, that means that respect is more important, as respect gets you more loyalty. It gets you more girls. It gets you a more stable relationship. So yeah, there's a couple things. I'm just throwing a bunch out there right now, and we're going to dive into them deeper in the future. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, fuzzy points, you want to argue with me on something, come get it. Maybe you'll be right. You probably won't. I'll probably destroy you. But if you think you got something, I'll give you a fair shake if you show up honestly and don't troll. I'll give you a fair shake in the debate. But you're probably going to get wrecked, dude, because I know my shit. All right. Peace out, homies. Good times. Intellectual Circus out.